Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just another update here on Senseonics. I did a video on them a couple days ago. They had some more information come out here today. So just wanted to throw this out there, and I know a lot of people are starting to watch this one. It's getting some hype. It's had some hype in the past, and we'll see what it does to the stock price here. So this is Senseonics, ticker is SENS. Here's a look at what they've done over the last year, up over 209%. In the last 3 months, it's down 9%. Here in the last month, up about 12%. Here in the last week, it's up 10%. And here's a look at today. So started up and down a little bit, and we'll see what happens with this one throughout the rest of today and the following week. Again, this is Senseonics, ticker is SENS. I have just 10 shares here. I've had them for a while. I got some more in a retirement, so just enough to show here on the channel what it's done, and I got a 91% return. If you don't know much about this one, it engages in the design, development, and commercialization of implantable continuous glucose monitoring, or some call it CGM. Everything's got an acronym these days. And I've made a couple videos about the Eversense. We'll go over that a little bit here later. Headquartered in Germantown, Maryland, founded in 2014, 20.90 million shares being traded today, so you can see that's triple on the average. So a lot going on with this one here lately. $1.32 billion market cap, 52-week low of 83 cents, and high of 556. Here's a look at the ratings, 43% buy, and here's a look at their earnings. Next is expected on March 3rd. Here I tried buying some, so it looks like I haven't bought this one for a while. Wow, kind of glad that one didn't fill, actually. And it's kind of a range, and price looks like it just started going up then. There's some more, and let's see when I actually bought mine. So January 19 of 2021, so almost a year ago. I bought them at $1.55 and haven't done anything really with them since. So, but moving on over here on Bing, currently showing it as a hold, and here you can see rising sharply, plus 10.82%. Previous close of 268. Senseonics Holdings, stock trading around $2.67 per share. What's next? And this is dated on the 3rd. So traded at a low on 12/31/21, posting a minus 2.91% loss, after which it closed the day session at $2.67. The company reported on 12/21 of 21 that Eversense Now remote monitoring app for Android users receives CE mark in Europe. So we'll see what that ends up doing to the stock price as well. The real-time glucose data and alerts from the world's first and only long-term CGM system can now be remotely monitored by friends and family of Eversense users on Android and iOS operating systems. So you can keep an eye on your loved one that's got diabetes, so I feel it's a good thing. So I got kind of a soft spot for diabetics. I'm not one myself, nor do I want to be. I don't think I could handle it, to tell you the truth. So I try to watch my diet and everything and go from there. So hello. So again, Senseonics is a medical technology company focused on the development and manufacturing of long-term implantable continuous glucose monitoring, or CGM. You'll see it that way, right there it is, for people with diabetes. What do top market gurus say about Senseonics Holdings? Based on careful and fact-backed analysis by Wall Street experts, current consensus on the target price is $3.58 per share. Analysis on the target price performance of the stock is usually carefully studied by market experts. Wall Street consensus on Senseonics stock is a recommendation set at 260. Rating represents the following. We'll go over some ratings here at the end. How has Senseonics stock performed recently? Feel free to pause and go over that there for yourself. We kind of already went over some ratings. Overbought and oversold stocks can easily be traced with a relative or RSI. Results on over 70 would be overbought, and any rating below 30 would indicate oversold conditions. An RSI rate of above 50 would represent a neutral market momentum. The current RSI for SENS stock in the last 2-week period is set for 40.98, with the RSI for the last single trading hit of 41.20. And feel free to pause and go over the rest there. It kind of goes over some earnings there. Why Senseonics Holdings stock should not be taken for granted by investors in 2022. And you can see this is just stated on Monday. Today's session, 2.31 million shares of Senseonics have been traded, and its beta is 0.48. Most recently, the company's share price was $2.77. Changed around 10 cents or 3.74% from the last close, which brings the market valuation of the company to $1.15 billion. Senseonics at last check was trading at a discount to its 52-week high of 556, offering almost minus 100.72% off of that amount. Shares 52-week low was 83 cents. Which indicates a recent valuation risen by an impressive 70.04% since then. So it's been kind of all over the place, one rating to another. Here it kind of goes over some ratings, or I should have said one price to another instead of ratings, but like I said, we'll go over some ratings here at the end, but it has quite of a range in the 52-week high, 52-week low. Here it kind of goes over some trade information. Feel free to pause and go over that for yourself. Otherwise, you can find it on marketingsentinel.com. Moving on here, Senseonics Holdings Up expects FDA decision in weeks, and this is just dated here today. So rose more than 14% in the pre-market, trading Wednesday after the company said the U.S. Food and Drug Administration is nearing a decision on its 180-day continuous glucose monitoring system. The Maryland-based med tech company said Tuesday it expects a decision from FDA in the coming weeks. Company also reiterated its full-year fiscal 2021 outlook between $12 million and $15 million in revenue. Senseonics' next-generation Eversense CGM system is already FDA approved for 90-day use, but the company now hopes to double the sensor's lifespan. The stock was 14.93% higher in the pre-market trading to $3.08 a share. Shares in the company soared about 180% over the past year, far outpacing the S&P 500. Moving on over here to Yahoo Finance. Senseonics announces equity grants to employees under an inductment plan. This is dated also here on the 5th. So on January 4th, Senseonics Composition Committee granted 3 new non-executive employees non-qualified stock options to purchase an aggregate of 30,000 shares of the company's common stock as an inducement for such employees to join the company. The options have an exercise price of $2.68 per share, which was the closing price of the company's common stock on the New York Stock Exchange American on January 4th, 2022. This goes over some more about SENS. I did a video on them a while back when they were talking about this, so I'll link that in the description as well. So the SENS on the CGM system is indicated for continually measuring glucose levels in persons age 18 and older with diabetes for up to 90 days. System is indicated for use to replace finger stick blood glucose or BG measurements for diabetes treatments decisions. The finger stick BG measurements are still required for calibration twice per day, and when systems do not match the CGM information on when taking medications of tetracycline class, the sensor insertion and removal procedures are performed by a healthcare provider. And you can go more to the website there. Again, you can find this on Yahoo Finance. This goes over a little bit more about Senseonics. You can go ahead and watch my other videos. I go into the website on both of those. And again, here on January 5th, today, Senseonics expects FDA nod for a next-gen SENS glucose monitoring system is coming in weeks. So just a different article. All queries raised have been answered. And so this is what's going to be driving this stock up, but if it is not approved by FDA, watch for this one to come crashing down. There's been talk about it in the past, and which makes it kind of volatile at times. So if you were up, have a lower cost basis, you might want to put like a trailing stop or something like that. Or again, I don't give tax, legal, or trading advice. I'm just telling you how to protect yourself, but just an idea. See if there's anything here on Reddit. Alerting service sends audible alerts. News is announced. So there'll be more news coming out, getting closer to the FDA approval. Currently at 297 here on StockTwits with a low of 83, high of 556. So that's a really good return, and that could run higher if the FDA goes through. When it goes through, if it goes through. So SENS up 10% today. Not sure what this one is. Reliance Global. Have not looked at that one. Have not looked at this one either. These are all big runners. It looks like up 70%. Wow. Biotechnology. Have not looked at those. Volume is picking up. Of course, the AMC and GameStop, that just blows my mind. People are still trading those. Wow. Got out of those a long time ago. Chart is sitting up nicely. No more other information in there. Over here on showing it as a hold on MSN Money. Over here on tip ranks, currently at $2.99. Showing a moderate buy with a 67% upside to $5, high of $6, and a low of $4. That is all that I have on Senseonics. If you have this one, go ahead and list it in the comments, along with your cost bases, any other information you would like to share that would help us make a decision on what to do with Senseonics. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.